So I was meant to do a session this morning, but I am doing an easy run instead. And that's because Ben is going to Parkrun tomorrow, which never happens. So I was like, well, I want to go with you. And I never run easy at Parkrun, so we adjusted the plan. I'm doing easy today, Parkrun tomorrow. So Ben is not even that keen on Parkrun. He's only been to one before. That was like 3-4 years ago when we lived in Chester. He'd much rather do a session on his own tomorrow, but his coach put a Parkrun on his plan, so that's what he's gonna do. So there is a slight chance that we might stay local and just do the Shrewsbury course, but we're very likely to go to Walsall, which is a bit of a nicer one. If I was faster, as in if my pace was closer to Ben's, my video title could be like, oh, racing my partner at Parkrun, which would be cool, but let's be honest, I will not be racing Ben. I couldn't even keep up with him for 500 meters. So I did Walsall Parkrun once. It was earlier this year, must have been February or maybe January. This is where I ran my current Parkrun PB of 18:32. Now, since then, the course has changed. So when I did it, it was 3 laps. It is now 2 laps. I'm just looking at it now. I put the side-by-side comparison of the courses on the screen. This new course is likely making congestion less of an issue because obviously you're removing a lap. But I don't really know if it's going to be as fast as before, because one thing that was good about Walsall Parkrun, as I knew it, is that it is a fast one in the area. But anyway, I'm going to give it a good go today because this replaces my second session of the week. I'd really like to come close to my Parkrun PB, but I don't think I'm going to be absolutely flying around the course today. After running 100 kilometers last week for the very first time, and this week I'm on 65 kilometers so far. We'll just see what the legs have got to give at this point. I wonder if I can complete this Parkrun within 3 minutes of Ben. I guess depends how hard it's going to go today. Yeah, we'll see. And Ben might be the only person with a paper barcode today, because I feel like everyone has it on their watch these days. But obviously he's not been to Parkrun in years. No longer has his Parkrun barcode, could not reset his password on the Parkrun website this morning. For some reason, he didn't manage to download the Parkrun barcode app on his watch. Thankfully, years ago, when he did the Chester Parkrun, he had emailed me his barcode for me to print. So we found this in his emails, and then I printed off again this morning. Yeah, he might be the only one with the old school paper barcode. We're both wearing on today. I've got my old Cloudboom Maple 3, and looks like Ben has decided to go for the Cloudboom Strike, unless he's going to change his mind in the next 5 minutes before we go. Is that the final choice? Also the Cloudboom Maple 3? Right, let's go. Ben has already taken off, getting his warm-up underway. It's actually quite windy today, a bit too windy for my liking. Okay, so with this new course, the start is at a different spot, and I'd say it's narrower than previously. You can see runners starting on the grass to have a clearer run before rejoining the actual path. And within the first few hundred meters, you hit a gravel section. It's not very long, but it does slow you down. It's quite uncomfortable to run on. Now, I might have an embellished memory of the previous course. I only did it once, so I could be wrong, but I remembered it being quite smooth and nice surface all the way, and I feel like this section of the park is just more uneven. now we're getting to the tricky part. This is a long and steady incline at the end of each lap. It makes this new course harder. Once you're over that, you start the second lap, same as the first one. So this course is more twisty and turny. I'd say you've got more 90-degree angle turns, and the path is more narrow for quite a few sections. Now I will say that the second lap was pretty clear, so that's one positive of this new course. The congestion is less of an issue. But the downside is that now it is objectively a slower course. So here I am getting over that incline for the second time, then right turn to the finish, slide downhill, which gives you a bit of a boost for a sprint finish, and Ben got his phone out just in time to film me arriving. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I went the wrong way.
Did you?
Yeah,
well done, mate.
Oh, really? Oh no.
The marshal wasn't there yet.
Oh.
So, second.
I've got you. Well
There we go, get it in the bag.
This course is not as easy as the old one, I'm telling you. Just making my way back to the car now. Ben is doing another 5k on top of the Parkrun. That's basically his session today. Apologies about the wind, I hope the audio is gonna be alright. So Ben finished first. Despite taking a wrong turn, apparently the marshal wasn't at that section yet when he ran by, and yeah, he went the wrong way, but then he realized. Yes, Ben, first Parkrun finisher, and then me, first lady. My official time was 18:47, not exactly super close to my Parkrun PB, and I also didn't quite finish within 3 minutes of Ben, and the gap would have been even bigger if he had gone the right way. He reckons he lost 10 to 15 seconds by taking the wrong turn, then realizing, turning back around and carrying on the right way. And also he didn't go absolutely full pelt at Parkrun because that was only the first half of his session. But I did finish 10th overall out of 448 Parkrunners, which I think is not too bad. I think I did alright. And a few more thoughts about this new course. So I understand that the purpose of Parkrun is not to have fast courses, like this is not what it's for, but I still prefer the old course because personally I find it more scenic. It was really nice to run around the pond or whatever it's called, that body of water in the middle of the park. I don't know, personally there is something really enjoyable about running along the water, and with this new course we don't have that anymore. This new course is still quite nice, but to me it's not the same. There is something missing. Now changing the course was apparently a decision made by the console. From the feedback I've had so far, both on my Strava and in my Instagram stories, I am far from being the only one to prefer the old course, but I highly doubt it's gonna get overturned and reverted back to the previous one, unfortunately. If you've done both the new and the old course, let me know what you think, and thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed already to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!